Delhi beat Punjab in a super over to start their IPL campaign with a win. Marcus Stoinis named man of the match for his all-round show. Umpiring blunder cost Punjab the game. Leg umpire Nitin Menon makes an error to call a run shot. Punjab lodged a complaint with the match referee. Virat Kohli's Bangalore Open campaign in IPL 13. Bangalore takes on David Warner's Hyderabad in match 3. Good news for Chennai Super Kings. Batsman Ruturaj Gaikwad recovers from COVID, returns to practice. Chennai takes on Rajasthan tomorrow. Also on the show, ahead of their IPL opener, it's Parthiv Patel versus Bhuvneshwar Kumar, only on India Today. We will hear from both camps. Well, who expected a super over in just the second match of the IPL? A pulsating, absolutely riveting thriller. Lots to talk about. I'm going to be joined by the final word on cricket, Boria Majumdar. But before that, let's have a look at that very exciting Delhi versus Punjab encounter.
Right, last over anyway. Stoinis.
Punjab needed 13 runs of the final over.
What a start to the over. In the slot, bang downtown. 5 required.
With a 4 and a 6, Mayank Agarwal made it advantage Punjab.
Gets around 4. Hit the leg while it went against. The hand was against the boundary rope. That'll be 4.
Now the Kings 11 Punjab needed just 1 run of 3 deliveries to start with a win. But Marcus Stoinis had other ideas. The all-rounder bowled a dot ball and then followed it up with back-to-back wickets.
Top. It's in the gap. No, the one man! The one man!
First, Mayank Agarwal, who made a brilliant 89 runs, was caught on the boundary. And then, of the final delivery, Stoinis dismissed Chris Jordan to take the tie into a super over.
Going to a super over!
1 run saved Delhi, and that run was saved courtesy an umpiring howler in the 19th over.
That time, will they push for 2? Will Jordan come?
The leg umpire called 1 run shot, and the replay suggested that it was a wrong call, which cost Punjab the game. Kings 11 Punjab lodged a complaint with the match referee regarding the error made by umpire Nitin Menon.
That was absolutely fine.
Co-owner Preeti Zinta took to Twitter to express her disappointment over the poor call and asked the BCCI to look into the matter. The super over was a one-sided affair.
Straight up. Anybody want it? Yes, he does.
Kagiso Rabada dismissed KL Rahul and Nicholas Puran to restrict Punjab to just 2 runs. It proved a cakewalk for Delhi, and they just took 2 deliveries to close the match.
Should be 1. No, they'll come back for 2 and that'll be game over.
Sports Bureau, India Today.
Game over. Pretty comfortable in the super over.
Well, joining me now, someone who Chennai is missing dearly, Harbhajan Singh. Harbhajan, first of all, with all the technology available, how is this acceptable that the umpire makes an error and costs Punjab the entire game?
Well, it's quite disappointing to see, the way things have gone. I mean, I don't have actually words. You're organizing a world-class tournament, and there is all the technology for you to check. And if you're not sure as umpire, just check, and you'll get the right answers. But it's a bit too late to check after the game, and when you get to know that you have made a mistake, and because of your mistake, you have cost them a big game. So I mean, there has to be things which need to be looked after, and this is one of those things. This is umpiring's error. We have been seeing it from many years now. People are making mistake when there is a no ball. Whenever someone gets out, they check the no ball. Otherwise, throughout the game, they don't even check the no ball. So when there is a technology, make the best use of it.
Right, well, this match was a thriller, but not without controversy. But Boria, I want to talk about the positives. I mean, Bishnoi was great. You saw Shami, he was outstanding. Mayank Agarwal, what a knock. Marcus Stoinis. So let's get some positivity going. Talk to me about the positives from the Delhi versus Punjab game.
The positive is KL Rahul. KL Rahul after the match actually said that this is why it is a game. Now, he could have easily went to Dyer and Nitin Menon would have been put. Like Bhaji said, he has a point there. If Kings 11 Punjab loses out by 2 points, then what would you say? But the fact that the captain actually said that, look, this is within the spirit of the game, and yes, mistakes happen. Harbhajan Singh has suffered many a mistake in his life. I mean, he knows it better than anybody. But that's the positive. Ravi Bishnoi, very good. I mean, yes, one wrong and after the other, one wrong and after the other. Mohammad Shami, to me, that opening spell, oh, wow. Every ball he looked like picking a wicket. So, yes, there were plenty of positives. Mayank Agarwal, even when the asking rate went 13-14, Mayank Agarwal did not panic and took it to the very depth. 89, that was a sensational innings. Overall, I keep saying this to you. I know you're delighted, Sushant, at Delhi winning. But for me, the fact that the second match went to the super over, the fact that you saw what you did, the IPL has once again come alive. You're talking controversy, fine, but you're talking cricket, for God's sake. You're not talking something else. So for me, it was an extraordinarily good match, and I agree, once again, appreciate KL Rahul.
Right, and now it's time to have a look at the Maruti Suzuki Espresso stylish player of the match, and it's none other than Marcus Stoinis. Well, what a player. It seemed like Delhi was out of the contest, but he smashed, literally smashed Punjab. 53 runs of just 21 balls, and then again when he was bowling that last final over, again you thought that Delhi has completely lost. They're out of the game. Two back-to-back wickets, and Marcus Stoinis, by far the player of the match. Maruti Suzuki Espresso, stylish player of the match. Now let's have a look at today's contest. Well, today's contest includes Royal Challengers Bangalore. King Kohli is back, and have we been waiting to see that man in action? But not only King Kohli, look at these two sides are super loaded, guys. King Kohli is there, Aaron Finch is there, AB de Villiers, absolute killers, absolute hitmen, as Rohit Sharma's called. But then you look at the other side, you look at Hyderabad, they've got David Warner, they've got all these powerful bats, explosive batsmen there as well. Kane Williamson, if he plays, he's outstanding. Johnny Bairstow. Well, Harbhajan, what do you think about these top three? You know, the big three from each side. Totally loaded teams, both of them.
Yeah, both the teams are looking very, very strong on the papers. It'll come down to, who will held their nerves in the end. Virat Kohli's side is always been good on papers, but they were not able to produce the kind of result they were looking all these 12 years. But maybe they would like to start on a winning note here and take it from there. But I would like to say that David Warner and his team looks far better than Virat Kohli's team, because they have the right sort of bowling as well. So it's not just about batting. I feel that good teams have right balance of bowling as well, which I feel David Warner have got better than the Virat Kohli's team.
Yeah, well, the bowling is really the key. Stay with me, gentlemen. It's time for a short break now, but when we come back, some exclusive interviews coming up your way. Welcome back. You're watching Lights, Camera, Cricket. I am Sushant Mehta. Now, before RCB versus Sunrisers Hyderabad, the big clash tonight, we've got an exclusive scoop for you. Exclusive interview with somebody who could be key for RCB. Parthiv Patel in conversation with Boria Majumdar.
I mean, his new phase in his life would be father, birthday during the IPL. In every sense, it's Virat Kohli. I mean, he should be in a zone now, should be happy, delighted. What is his sort of body language and everything like?
He's brilliant. I think in every sense, he is the Virat Kohli. I think I've never seen him so calm. I've never seen him, smile so much, being enjoying on the ground. I know him since, he made his debut in Sri Lanka. I was on that tour. Since now, I know him, played under him in 2014, played Test cricket under him. But this year, is looking brilliant. Is as fit as ever, maybe even more fitter. And more than anything else, he's smiling a lot. He's enjoying himself. So, that vibe is brilliant. And yes, he's enjoying his new phase. The way he said about his baby and all of that, that you could see that enjoyment on his face and satisfaction on his face.
Right, let's get a quick prediction from Harbhajan Singh. Harbhajan, who do you have tonight? RCB or Hyderabad?
Well, for me, it's going to be difficult to say, but I'll go with Hyderabad.
Hyderabad,
because knowing them, David Warner and Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Rashid Khan, they are going to be unstoppable, I believe.
You want Williamson to play today?
Yes, I would like to see Williamson with Warner and Johnny Bairstow and Rashid Khan, 4 foreigners.
Right. We'll leave it at that. Let's hope King Kohli has a good one today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.